Welcome to Reading the Tao, a video series that invites you on a journey of self-discovery and contemplation through the ancient wisdom of the Tao. In this episode, we will be reading verses 73 to 80 of the Tao, delving into topics such as the nature of true strength, the importance of simplicity, and the beauty of living in harmony with the natural world. Join us as we explore the wisdom of the Tao and discover how its teachings can help us find balance, peace, and purpose in our lives.
Chapter 73. A brave and passionate man will kill or be killed. A brave and calm man will always preserve life. Of these two, which is good and which is harmful? Some things are not favored by heaven. Who knows why? Even the sage is unsure of this. The Tao of heaven does not strive, and yet it overcomes. It does not speak, and yet is answered. It does not ask, yet is supplied with all its needs. It seems at ease, and yet it follows a plan. Heaven's net cast wide. Though its meshes are coarse, nothing slips through.
Chapter 74. If men are not afraid to die, it is of no avail to threaten them with death. If men live in constant fear of dying, and if breaking the law means that a man will be killed, who will dare to break the law? There is always an official executioner. If you try to take his place, it is trying to be like a master carpenter and cutting wood. If you try to cut wood like a master carpenter, you will only hurt your hand.
Chapter 75. Why are the people starving? Because the rulers use up the money in taxes. Therefore the people are starving. Why are the people rebellious? Because the rulers interfere too much. Therefore they are rebellious. Why do the people think so little of death? Because the rulers demand too much of life. Therefore the people take death lightly. Having little to live on, one knows better than to value life too much.
Chapter 76. A man is born gentle and weak. At his death he is hard and stiff. Green plants are tender and filled with sap. At their death they are withered and dry. Therefore the stiff and unbending is the disciple of death. The gentle and yielding is the disciple of life. Thus an army without flexibility never wins a battle. A tree that is unbending is easily broken. The hard and strong will fall. The soft and weak will overcome.
Chapter 77. The Tao of heaven is like the bending of a bow. The high is lowered, and the low is raised. If the string is too long, it is shortened. If there is not enough, it is made longer. The Tao of heaven is to take from those who have too much, and give to those who do not have enough. Man's way is different. He takes from those who do not have enough, to give to those who already have too much. What man has more than enough, and gives it to the world? Only the man of Tao. Therefore the sage works without recognition. He achieves what has to be done without dwelling on it. He does not try to show his knowledge.
Chapter 78. Under heaven nothing is more soft and yielding than water. Yet for attacking the solid and strong, nothing is better. It has no equal. The weak can overcome the strong. The supple can overcome the stiff. Under heaven everyone knows this, yet no one puts it into practice. Therefore the sage says, he who takes upon himself the humiliation of the people is fit to rule them. He who takes upon himself the country's disasters deserves to be king of the universe. The truth often seems paradoxical.
Chapter 79. After a bitter quarrel, some resentment must remain. What can one do about it? Therefore the sage keeps his half of the bargain, but does not exact his due. A man of virtue performs his part, but a man without virtue requires others to fulfill their obligations. The Tao of heaven is impartial. It stays with good men all the time.
Chapter 80. A small country has fewer people, though there are machines that can work 10 to 100 times faster than men, they are not needed. The people take death seriously and do not travel far. Though they have boats and carriages, no one uses them. Though they have armor and weapons, no one displays them. Men return to the knotting of rope in place of writing. Their food is plain and good, their clothes fine but simple. Their homes secure. They are happy in their ways. Though they live within sight of their neighbors. And crowing cocks and barking dogs are heard across the way. Yet they leave each other in peace while they grow old and die. As we come to the end of this episode of Reading the Tao, we hope you have gained some valuable insights and inspiration from the ancient wisdom of this text. The Tao reminds us that life is a journey, and it is in embracing the ebb and flow of it that we can find true contentment and fulfillment. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Remember, as the Tao says, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with one step. So take that step today and start living in harmony with the Tao.